Because the internet died. Just got it going. I need to host it. Whenever SciTube will let me host it, I can host it. This is not working for some reason. Am I actually streaming? Like, YouTube, for please, I'm begging you. Like, it's not even actually working. Like, it's not even what? Okay. It says I'm live. Ah! This is so irritating. I just need the fucking URL to work. There. I think it'll work now. I'm alive. Hi. My internet died. Like, completely. I had to restart the gateway, and that takes a billion years. So I made a sandwich. You missed the goal, I guess, but yeah, so sorry. There's nothing I could really do about it. You want a goal horn? Okay.
Glory to Rome!
I can't give you the replay because I was sitting there on the replay screen for so long, Pez decided fuck you and kicked off while I wasn't looking. So we're like at kickoff right now. Sorry. I can't. Unless you want to just watch this. There you go. Alright, well, that was a nice little intermission, I guess. Sorry about that. Hopefully it won't happen again. But, now we can keep going. Day's gonna be split into 2 videos, I guess. And people who get the VODs that I, locally record will have an interesting conversation with me. Person in chat, you realize you can just open in a new tab roundabout? Federation with a long shot right to Triari. Yes, it is. It's exactly the same. Roma Invicta heading up. Romulus trying to get the head down. Fuck the Romulans, though. Actually coming up on subs for Rome. At about right here, actually. Oh, actually, I'm going to let that go. Oh, that didn't go out. I thought it did. I thought it did. Alright. So, Rome. I think they just want best condition. Yeah, most tired non-metals. So that is definitely gods. I hate Gauls. Let's put in Belisarius, the last Roman. And Gaius Marius for Rome. And it's looking like Pax Romana. Yeah. For Victoria, goddess of victory. There you go, Rome. And we'll stop at 70 for Federation's subs. That was quite the through ball up to Jonathan Archer. What? Archer. I'm not surprised, but I am disappointed. I do feel that's appropriate for the kind of play Archer would have, so. We're dealing with like season 1 through 3 Archer, not season 4 Archer, I guess. Janeway trying to bully that ball off, unsuccessful. And the attack's kind of going, needed to die down. Roman Victa trying a shot, and that'll be a corner. Space Jew's able to get his hand on that volley. Oh yeah, chance. Also forgot about that. But we need to do subs first for Federation. The CBs. So STD is coming out. Well, discount Romulans will take out for Ducat did everything wrong, which is not true. It is a lie. I'm not sure why that's a player. And we're going to say... We're going to get data in here. The autistic android. And... economic utopia. Implying. There you go. And if they're still losing at 85 plus, go to Gigan. Alright. So let's play some chance. If they'll play.
T. Earl Grey, hot.
T. Earl Grey, hot.
Earl Grey.
T. Earl Grey, hot.
Tea. Earl Grey, perhaps.
Tea, Earl Grey, hot.
T. Earl Grey, hot.
T. Earl Grey, hot.
T. Earl Grey, hot. Tea? Earl Grey, hot. Would you like some tea?
No.
Yo, why didn't Picard just, like, put into the computer that T. Earl Grey hot was his usual? So he could just say, your usual, my usual, or something, you know? It's like one or two, it's like a word less. Incredibilis. Here's the wolf. Autistic android runs into the ball and takes it away. I don't know. Here's Picard. No, Chari gets to it before him. I have to assume there's some way to interact with the food machine outside of speaking. Like a actual panel interface. If you're, you know, a mute. Because otherwise, how do mutes get food? Or anything out of the replicator? Alright, we're at 85, so I'm going to pause. Because the Federation want to turn on Gegenpress. I'm going to say getting rid of deep defensive line, I guess. You didn't say which one to replace, so... No, I have to think. Jean-Luc Picard popping it over, trying to find Archer, but the pass was bad. Too far out. It'll be a goal kick. Aren't there races that don't speak, though? Like, wasn't there, like, a weird, stupid race where only one person could speak? Out of, like, a choir or something? Or he couldn't speak? He was only telepathic? What about telepathic people, huh? Can't telepathize with a computer. He died. That doesn't... He did. Yes, but that doesn't matter. He still existed. Incredibilis! Incredibilis! Actually heads that in, and that's gonna probably be it. It is 3-1 for Rome.
Incredibilis! Incredibilis! Incredibili! Etiam!
That's a good 90-minute goal, and I'm pretty sure that's it. Maybe Federation can get a consolation here. No, Picard isn't going to be able to get that ball away from the Wolf. They have more time if they can get this ball right the hell now. But it's looking like they're not going to be able to. Popping it over, trying to find Credibilis. Space Juice catches it, puts it up to the midfield. That's it. 3-1 for Rome Federation. Oh, if it'll play. It might not play now that the game's over. No, I'm sorry. Rome certainly earned that victory, though. 12-8 for shots with 7 saves out of the Space Jews. Guess you should have paid them a little more. Your man of the match is Incredibilis with a 7. At 10 minutes, James T. Kirk from Benjamin Sisko got a goal. 34 minutes, Incredibilis from Roma Invicta. 58 minutes, Mars got a war unassisted. 67 minutes, subs came on. 71 minutes, subs came on. 90 plus 1, Incredibilis from Capitoline Wolf. Capitoline Wolf. Attacking areas, ball winning areas, and there you go. Alright, so that took a little longer. There's going to be a cutoff in the VODs, obviously, but, well, what can you do? Shit happens. Nothing really got rigged, you just missed out on a replay. But that's it for the first round of matches for all the teams. We're now going to loop back to Group A, and our next match is going to be Micronations versus Greece. But for now, Rome Victory Anthem as we set up the next match.
All Rome will be amazed at such a victory. The day is ours!
Alright. So here we go. Micronations versus Greece. Going from Rome to Greece. The micronations are good. And I'm pretty sure that's it for Greece. Actually, if we just get the music ready, I'll be ready to go. Whoop, not that. Wrong button. Rome, get out of here. This is Greece, not Rome. Alright, so, micronations yesterday coming right out of the fucking gate and getting, what was it, 6-2? To open up the Multinational Bowl. It was, in fact, 6-2 against the USSR, so let's see if they can keep that up against Greece. And Greece, meanwhile, got a draw against Strange Reel yesterday. So we'll see if they can break that a little bit. They can get themselves a win this time. There we go. How are you doing, Senpai? Like, alright, the game didn't get interrupted, so Senpai's fine. And, yep, that's it, actually. So, we're good to go. Let's, we already had a delay, so let's not delay any further. Micronations versus Gray. Shit, we should have edited all that shit out then if it's pre-recorded. I'm dumb. So, MN are running to the half, and nothing for that. Ooh, during the opening kickoff, go -1 until possession is regained. Then go back to neutral. Okay. Alright, Mr. Tactical Genius, have some anthems. Alright, and
Roman catapult!
get out of here, Rome! Go away, Rome! God damn it! The chants started all playing once a game started. Thanks. You're still going? Yeah, they're still going. I turned it down. Oh, God. Micronations. Actually, a very good juke around that defender trying to steal the ball away. But the shot goes into another defender, and it's cleared. Now, Greece trying their own ruse is successful. Get it over to Angelos. Angelos, what a fucking terrible shot for what a good ruse earlier. All right, they're good. They're gone. The Romans are gone. Rome. So that was a good start. That was a good first 5 minutes for this game. Both sides getting some pretty good opportunities there on the offense. Oh, neutral, please. That's right. Well, that's what you risk. That's what you risk with your tactical genes. I'm not that good at paying attention on a dime, anyway. Here's Greece on the wing. Dispossessed. Takes it back. Here's Angelos. Angelos trying to get around Old Saborga. Can't, and now it's in Micronation's possession. With free citizenship coming up the center. Going out to the right wing. Sealand. Sealand trying to do something a little fancy, but ends up flopping on his butt. 2004. 2004 juking with it, trying to find Lazaros. Socrates. Socrates. Yeah. Angelos. Nope. Into a defender, trying desperately to get a shot off from outside the box, but I couldn't tell if the goalkeeper got that or not. It went by really quickly. No, nothing. Alright, it was just the angle I was confused by. That'll be a goal kick. Coming up the wings, Micronations. Buy our money. Up to thanks Montevideo, a star who got a double brace in his first match. Tuva Cookie Dough, dispossessed by the defense at the last minute. And it's cleared out to the midline. Into Greece's possession. Here's 2004. Killed by anyone can do it. But it's nice and clean, says the refs. It's over to Terra Nullius to clear. And that's out. That's a foul also. And a yellow card for Micronations. Free citizenship getting a yellow. You gotta start tracking those now. Down to everyday Malakia. 2004 trying to slot his way through. Unsuccessful. Not a bad attempt, but the defender gets his knee out in the way. Does get a corner out of it. Lebic. Headed down. Both relevant players missing that header. Greece picks it up over at the touchline. Lazaros. Lazaros. I don't know how you speak Greek. Lazaros over to 2004. 2004 getting around Microcon. Giving over to Socrates for a long shot, but it's saved. God, he was blinking for a very long time. His eyelids shot up really quickly. Bad Turkish soap operas taking this corner short, getting it over. Everyday Malakia. Malakia tries for a little bit of a ruse there. Unsuccessful. The defense is able to pick up on it and steal it away to give it over to Tube of Cookie Dough. Going on a run. Costas kills that man. It's out. And, oh, Costas. All right. It looked like maybe he was dead for a minute there. Buyer Money taking the corner kick. Putting it into the box. Punched away by the keeper. Picked up by anyone can do it. Free citizenship. Free citizenship disrupted by the defense. And cleared. Back into Micronation's possession, but for a moment only. 2004. Leaving off for Lazaros. It's saved, but followed up by Costas. An admirable attempt by Terra Nullius, but fortunately, there was someone there for the rebound. It is now 1-0 for Greece.
Μέσα από τα ξεμπλέκα μαλλιά σου, πόσο με πληγώνει η ματιά σου. Λες πως αποφασίσες να φύγεις, θες το παρελθόν να αποφύγεις. Όμως στάσου, λίγο στάσου, γύρνα πίσω και μην κοιτάς μπροστά σου. Στάσου, λίγο στάσου, θέλω κάτι να σου πω κι ύστερα γεια.
All right, well, I was distracted by that guy falling onto his ass and then immediately getting back up. But there you go. Greece take first blood. 1-0 against Micronations. Let's see. Not until after 65. Until 80. Up by 2 or more. Okay. Nothing for Greece. Yet. Well, that's got to feel good. They've scored on this returning champion team, especially after the performance against the USSR. But they can't be comfortable with this yet. It's just a 1-goal lead. The tides could easily turn. How quickly the tide turns, am I right? They're going to try for another one here. Nice back heel. 2004 trying for a shot, but it's right into Shitty Flag's knee. Thanks, Montevideo. Taking a run. Dispossessed by Everyday Malaki, but only for a second. Gets it over to Tuva Cookie Dough. Giving it over to Sealand over on the edge of the box. Trying to put it back into the box, but it's off a defender's foot and to the goalkeeper. Greece now in possession of the ball. Angelos is tackled. Ball taken away. Goes back in Angelos' possession after a bit. Bad Turkish soap opera is given over to Angelos. Coming up to the end of the first half. Angelos keeps possession of the ball. Gets around the defense. Gives it over to Socrates. I don't know. And that'll be it. Unfortunately, that nice play amounts to nothing here at the end of the first half. 1-0 for Greece. Socrates. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Greece were definitely in control of that game, for sure. Alright. At halftime for Micronations, swap counter target for Geegan. So there you go. Geegan on Micronations. That's it for them. Subs at 65. And for Greece, subs at 63. And it looks like that's it. Unless they get another goal. Into the second half. with Greece kicking off. Here's Lebitch. DeCostas, 2004. Lazarus is dispossessed by Old Saborga. Tuba Cookie Dough. Getting it over to Free Citizenship over on the other side of the pitch. Charging up the wing. Free Citizenship dogged a little bit. Gets it over. Tuba Cookie Dough. Tuba Cookie Dough tripped on defender. Thanks, Montevideo, trying to follow it up really quickly, but right into a defender. There's another shot from outside the box over on the left, but the goalkeeper's there to grab it out of the air. Micronations is able to keep any of the Greek strikers from getting that ball in the box. They clear it, and it just kind of goes over to the Micronations, or the Greek, or whatever, the other the other side of the pitch. God damn it. 2004, leaving it off for Socrates. Socrates saved by the keeper. No! Another similar situation to the first Greek goal. Kostas getting the rebound. And it is now 2-0 for Greece.
Πελάτη μου γυρίζεις, να φύγεις είναι εύκολο νομίζεις. Το στραβό το δρόμο πήρες πάλι, πουθενά να ξέρεις δεν θα βγάλει. Γι' αυτό στάσου, λίγο στάσου, γύρνα πίσω και μην κοίτας μπροστά σου. Στάσου, λίγο στάσου, θέλω κάτι να σου πω κι ύστερα γεια σου.
Okay, and Greece are now going -1. Yep, -1. Back to neutral if they concede. But blunder by the defender there. Absolute blunder. He touched the ball to try and control it and put it down on the ground. He just ended up putting it on the ground for Kostas to take this shot. But now the scoreline 2-0. Greece in the lead. That's pretty comfortable for them. They just need to take this. There's only 30 minutes left in the game. That's time for Micronations to come back. I mean, 2 goals is not unreasonable for 30 minutes left. Oh, a little bit of a defensive blunder there. Old Saborga! A bit of a miscommunication there by Greece, and in turn, Micronations takes advantage of that and get themselves on the board. It is now 2-1.
Yesterday was dark and dingy. My temperament was rather whingy. Things had got me wondering why I lived in London anyway. My days were grey. Now I welcome all and sundry. Everyone can join my country. Listen if you're near them, maybe you can hear them say, you've got to teach the world to sing. Danny Wallace is the king, for justice and politeness are the laws that he will bring. Where the order of the crown is to frown upon the frown. We done a constitution and we even wrote it down. Although the nation may be small, it's the nicest of them all. A land of opportunity where crime's against the law. Every subject do your part with your hand upon your heart. A kingdom come democracy to start.
Alright, we're actually right at time for Greece's subs, and they'll also go to neutral mentality. But 63 is when they wanted it, and they just want best conditions. So it's looking like the fullbacks and this CB. So Lebitch can come out for Leonidas. Bad Turkish soap operas can come out for aerial kebab removal. Put Elena in. Okay. Yeah, alright. And I did not real. Oh, it's a different cost. So I was like, okay. I was like, what? Is he a CB? No. There you go. Elena is in. We'll stop in about a minute for Micronations subs. But for now, after this, hello, Leonidas. Greece are going back to neutral mentality. That should have stuck. It is. Alright, there you go. Long ball up. 2004 trying to header, but it's just right to Terra Nullius' hands. And now we're at 65, just about. For Micronations goals. Or subs, not goals. It's about the fullbacks. So buy our money out. Let's put in It's a Sex Thing. Protest lands out for pure artistry. And sub out the most tired of the DMFs and CBs. Yeah, we're going to take out the DMF, I think, because, well, priority on equal condition subs. So yeah, let's take out the green and replace it with another green. Mostly Australians. There we go. Alright. And there's something if they're still losing after 70 here. But there's your Micronation subs. Greece has possession of the ball. Loses. Oh no, they keep the ball. The aerial kebab removal doing a good job keeping that ball, but unfortunately gets intercepted later on in the pass play. A nice acrobatic clearance by Greece, which results in Micronations getting the ball back. Good job. Good effort. And that got around both defenders, and the keeper actually had to save that one. That'll be a corner for Micronations. Popped up into the air with the corner. Haphazard kick by the midfielder, as Pez's want to do. And Greece is able to get it out of the box. Swarmed. But they are able to clear it over to Lazaros. Lazaros, I keep pronouncing that differently. Bit of a foul. Here's Micronations coming up the wing. It's a sex thing, dispossessed. Angelos giving over. Socrates. It's back into Micronations possession coming up this wing. Thanks Montevideo charging. Leaving it off for Tuba Cookie Dough in the box. Giving it over back to Thanks Montevideo. Juking around the defense. Slips it on by. And that's the kind of play we saw from Thanks Montevideo yesterday. And now it is all tied up.
Everyone is just the same. It doesn't matter who you name. Anyone can be a dame or sir or lord, but not king. People gather round completely. Listen as I tell you sweetly. All across our nation, join the recitation with me.
You've got to teach the world to sing. Danny Wallace is the king. The justice and the lightness are the laws that he will bring. Where the order of the crown is the crown upon the crown. We've got a constitution and we even wrote it down. Although the nation may be small, it's the license of the law. The land of opportunity when crimes against the law. Every subject to your part, with your hand upon your heart. A kingdom come democracy to start. You've got to teach the world.
Well, once again, we're looking at a 2-all draw in a Greece game. But will it remain that way? There is still 12 minutes left plus stoppage. Plenty of time for either of these teams to break it open. Prevent football from winning yet again. Shitty Flags just bullies the shit out of that guy and gets that ball away. Angelos is able to actually get that in the midfield. Over to 2004. A very spicy pass, but 2004 was actually able to control it and receive it. You don't see that very often. And both these teams have like conditions upon which, at this point, if they go up or down. So I'm trying to keep these things in mind for both these teams. Angelos on the wing, leaving it off for 2004. 2004 is able to receive that pass, but only for a moment as the defense dispossesses him, gives it over. And now, thanks Montevideo, coming up over Putin's crotch. Elena actually kind of gets violent there and is able to disrupt that player from receiving that pass. Greece is a-coming, 2004. Getting around old Saborga. Nice juke, trying to get around Microcon, unsuccessful. Was only able to juke one of those defenders. Couldn't do both at the same time. Oh, and that's a lot of room for thanks Montevideo. If he can just cut inside a little bit. Pops it over for Sealand. Big mistake. And that's it. Another 2-all draw for Greece. Micronations coming out with a point as well. Greece certainly tried. 12-9 to Micronation 6-5. 4 saves out of Terra Nullius. Your man of the match is thanks Montevideo with a 7. Costas also getting a 7. Costas Mitragol, not Costas Manolas. Match details. 21 minutes. Free citizenship got a yellow card. 32 minutes. Costas unassisted. 56 minutes. Costas unassisted. 63 minutes. Old Saborga from Thanks Montevideo. Subs came out at 63 and 69. And 78 minutes. Thanks Montevideo from Tube of Cookie Dough. Yeah, Greece just wanted to play up. They really just focused on that one wing. It was pretty obvious when they were playing. Alright. That'll do it for that match. And we'll move on to the next match in Group A, which is Soviet Union versus Strange Reel. Yucatabania Bowl. But first, it's a draw.
Even. They split the points and now we're bound for home. 4 quarters played, now the race is run. No one's lost, but no one's won. It's a draw, both the teams are even. And there's nothing left to say. When the siren ends the game and the scores are both the same, only football's the winner today.
USA ball's not in here, so I can't use that for USSR. Why is this basketball in here? Like, does anybody use this basketball ever? The Gulag stadiums just mean... Gulag means it doesn't exist. I think. Does Ko use the... Oh, yeah, that's right. They do. I forget that you have the Slamnasium. The modern symbol of your everyday Western communist. There you go. Alright, let's see here. So, USSR wants sub-ability. And I believe, yep, they want me to roll a d6. Alright, it's a 6. So that means they want to be on their preset 3. There you go. And they want to start on +1. They're done. Strange Reel. Want to do sub by ability. Make sure the heavy command cruisers in the middle. There you go. Make sure the LB and the RB are on their corners. And that's it. Let me get the music and we'll be ready to go. So USSR coming out on the shit end of the stick of this group yesterday. Coming out with a 4-goal deficit yesterday. 6-2 loss. Strange Reel matching Greece with a nice comeback. Strange Reel. There we go. But we'll see who comes out on top. Can USSR redeem themselves? Or can Strange Reel redeem themselves? Kits look good. Stadium's fine. What did I pick for ball? Oh yeah, Fedora. Whatever. Alright, here we go. USSR versus Strange Reel. From out of the shadows in which I may appear, as the sound of the clock draws the time near, you're about to face your deepest fears. Potential for communism to win. Time to burn Yucatavonia. I forget how to pronounce that. Anyway, anthems. I'll figure it out during the anthems. Alright, and they're on +1. There we go. Yuctabania. It's awkward because it's like, you'd think it'd be like Yuko to Bania. But anyway, here we go. Strange Reel coming at it. Orbital satellite laser was offsides. Win in the name of Princess Dialyse, please. fighting for a royal ever. Yuktobania, yeah. Like, I know how to pronounce it. It's just an awkward phrase, and look at that! Strange Reel, taking it with a world with no boundaries. It's time, buddy. Damn you, Pez. The transition fucked me up. I thought I had a little more time. I mean, I can't get it now because kickoff. Oh, well. Alright, let's see. Let me just, for real quick. Yeah, nothing here. Nothing for USSR unless they go down by 3. But yeah, there you go. First goal for Strange Reel at about 5 minutes. Yeah, the transition fucked me up real bad. Got my hormones all out of whack. Here's a world with no boundaries. World with no boundaries. Give it over to Burn Osea to the ground. Burn Osea to the ground. Can't fight equality. USSR, Red Army. Yet! Has to get around victory sure would be nice. Lenin Mummy has to get over to it. Nyet is going to pick it up. Leaves it off for Tavadish. Takes a shot into the box, but it's disrupted. Megalith has no problem just scooping it off the ground. Strange Rail just kind of puts it right into a USSR player. Excuse me. Sorry. Electro Stalin getting it over to... That was a... Okay. It's out. Bad pass. Orbital satellite laser, booting it way the hell up for a world with no boundaries, but he stumbles, he hesitates just for a moment and misses the pass, and it goes right to the Iron Curtain. Ball way up the world with no boundaries once again, but he's a little too short to receive that lob. Here's Red Army on over to Nyet. Tovadish disrupted by a victory sure would be nice. You're not gonna get one, Erugia. Bear Cavalry. Tovadish. Lenin Mummy giving it over to Red Army. Trying to get into the box. A little... He overcompensated the pass. Made it too fast for anybody to catch it. Now Red Army getting over to Lenin Mummy. Nyet. Lenin Mummy. Nyet. And Lenin Mummy once again on the edge of the box. Getting over to Electro Stalin. Electro Stalin disrupted. Stolen away and cleared. Equality. Red Armies. USSR keeping possession and their attack alive. But they keep having to try and get back to the box in the first place. Red Army. Red Army. Electro Stalin with a cheeky back heel. Nice and stylish out of Yosef. And that is 1-all.
Stamattina mi sono alzato, Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Stamattina mi sono alzato e ho trovato l'invasor. Partigiano, portami via. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Partigiano, portami via, e mi sento di morire. Partigiano, portami via, e mi sento di morire. Se io muoio da partigiano, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Se io muoio da partigiano, tu mi devi.
And USSR have come back and put themselves on the board 1-all. They quickly regained possession off the kickoff. They're looking for another one. They're not happy about the performance yesterday. They've been sent to the gulag for a little bit, and they're hoping that it'll pay off. Puts it into their minds if they fail again, it's going to be a lot worse for them. Bernosia to the ground. No, the keeper comes out and is a savior. Aggressively slide kicking that away. The very, very last possible moment. USSR once again on the attack. Electro Stalin giving it over to Bear Cavalry. Stalin showing off some more. But unfortunately his teammate is not up to par. USSR once again coming up the wing. Bear Cavalry leaving it up for There Is No Sex. Electro Stalin, Red Army. Electro Stalin getting around. Getting around, juking, getting it over. Lemononi back to the Bear Cavalry, and it's saved. Corner for USSR. There Is No Sex taking the corner. Red Army racing to try and get it. Tovada is trying to shot, but it's right into Dance with the Angels. Red Army picks it up. Again, Dance with the Angels is able to get it away, and that's the end of the first half. 1-all. Wow. Check that out. Check that efficiency out. Strangerville getting their one shot in. Meanwhile, USSR doing a pretty good job on this preset that they randomly rolled. 5 shots, 5 on target. And I don't think there's anything at the half for either of these teams. Subs are at 65 for USSR. And subs at 70 for Strangerville. Come on. Orbital satellite laser is never going to catch up to that. The keeper comes out and smartly gets rid of it. Tap, tap, tap. Red Army. Lenin Mummy. Over to Niet on the wing. Heads it back to Lenin Mummy. Trying to find Niet again. Actually does somehow. And Electro Stalin tries something cheeky again, but is wide. Stalin has some stellar, slick moves going on, but not quite enough there. The keeper was there just enough to disrupt his little touch. Dance with the Angels. Trying to find the Warmonger princess. Princess Warmonger D'Elise. Heavy Command Cruiser gets over to Dance with the Angels. Bullied a little bit from both sides by USSR. Stealth Dimensional Flying Fortress gets over to Megalith to clear. I think the bird just wants goals, to be honest. He's saying, come on, somebody score. Come on, England! Score some fucking goals! That's out for a corner? Yeah, it's a corner. Lenin Mummy putting it way over to the corner of the box. Tovadic misses it. And that's a throw-in. Electro Stalin just kind of runs into the Princess Warmonger. Red Army disrupted by the heavy command cruiser. Now it's Strange Rail's possession. A world with no boundaries, leaving it off for orbital satellite laser. A world with no boundaries disrupted by the defense, and Iron Curtain clutches it. Yet, over to Lenin Mummy on the wing. Leaving it off for Red Army. He's going to get it. Arsenal Bird there defending. Can't get around. Is just taken off the ball. Tovadic picks it up. Puts it right into a USSR player, Strange Rail player's face. They're going to keep going. Princess Warmonger Delis. Long ball up to the orbital satellite laser. Trying to find Birdo C into the ground. Diving header does not work. Right into the keeper. There's nobody there to assist to try and get that rebound. And minor bit of positive use, but we're 65. So USSR are going to take out the most tired 77s. So it's looking like Cheka for not one step back. Excuse me. There is no sex out for in Soviet Russia. Niet, I think, should come out. We'll put in Stalingrad. And we'll stop in 5 minutes for Strange Real subs. Heavy command cruiser gets the ball, puts it over the Warmonger. Tackle into USSR's possession, but another tackle by Strange Rail gives it to them. It's a good ball, but it's a little too hot. Orbital satellite laser isn't going to be able to get to it. Iron Curtain grabs it and gives it over to Quality. Orbital satellite laser trying to steal that ball away. We're in the midfield, so we'll do Strange Real subs. Best conditions at 70. Alright. It's looking like Arsenal Bird coming out for Kressvelger. And it's looking like probably the Princess Warmonger Delis for 7 nukes. And probably the stealth dimensional flying fortress out, I guess. Well, let's look at this other ones. I'm gonna say the other CB, even though it's a purple, white birded piece. Get you that nice solid back line there. And you're not down, so none of the other stuff applies yet. And there's a foul committed by Strange Real with a yellow card. Arsenal Bird getting your yellow card. Bear Cavalry getting it up over to Lenin. Mummy isn't able to keep it in, despite his best efforts. Cleared up to the midline. Tovadish trying to get around Bernosia to the ground. Red Army to Stalingrad. Red Army jukes that 7 nukes tackle. Lenin Mummy is dispossessed. And another foul, this time on USSR. Less than 15 minutes left plus stoppage. Looking for somebody to break open this tie. A victory sure would be nice. Too bad about equality getting in the way. Stalingrad is able to keep it away from Dance with the Angels, who's desperately trying to get that ball. Electro Stalin has to get around the heavy command cruiser. Goes out to Lenin Mummy, trying to put it into the box. Electro Stalin. No, it's cleared by the defense. Victory sure would be nice. Strange Reel are actually able to keep possession of that ball. Bernosia to the ground. Bernosia to the ground, can't beat Tovadish. Lenin Mummy over to Electro Stalin. Even it up, trying to find Stalingrad. A heavy command cruiser gets in the way for a throw-in. Tovadish is able to keep that ball. Gives it over to Stalingrad, who just kind of booted it up without really aiming it, just to keep it inbounds, I guess. Oh, 7 nukes putting it up to a world with no boundaries. Giving it over to Orbital Satellite Laser. Needs some assistance. Gets it over to Bernosia to the ground. Bernosia to the ground, trying to find Orbital Satellite Laser. Bear Cavalry intercepts and clears. Strange Reel keeping up the possession, but just puts it into Red Army's face. And now USSR coming back. Stalingrad trying to find Electrostan. My White Bird of Peace gets in the way. 2 minutes of stoppage. And Mummy to Stalingrad trying to find Electrostan. He goes to Megalith. And that should be it, actually. Yep. It's another draw. USSR Strange Reel 1-all. It's looking like that opening game with Micronations USSR might help really determine this group, because there are a lot of draws happening. Nice dust for your possession and your interceptions. Man of the match, Red Army with a 7. Alright, it's not Electrostan who scored their goal. Alright. If you say so, Pez. Wow, Dance with the Angels getting a 4-5. Oof. That's a mark of shame. Match details, 6 minutes, a world with no boundaries, from Hoffnung or Bust. 33 minutes, nice dubs. Electra Stalin from Red Army. 71 minutes, Arsenal Bird got a yellow card. Subs came out at 71, that's it. Interesting, one wing was kind of ignored by both sides. Alright, there you go for Group A. Now we move on to Group B. So your next match is going to be Time Space Administration Bureau versus Australia. It's a draw.
It's a draw, both the teams are even. They split the points and now we're bound for home. 4 quarters played, now the race is run. No one's lost, but no one's won. It's a draw, both the teams are even, and there's nothing left to say. When the siren ends the game,
Alright. So TSAB coming out after their surprise loss against ex-Yugoslavia. They had a 2-0 lead and they lost it 3-2 by the end. A victory for XU. Meanwhile, Australia, with their very, 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 very thrilling game, their 0-0 game with USA. Let's see if they have a little better luck getting something going this time. I manually subbed in TSAB's subs for best conditions. I minded the medals. Pretty sure, anyway. Yeah, they're all on there still. And Australia's pace spin, let's see. Start on preset 1. Manual subs by best condition. Ooh, 2 red CBs. Make sure all medals on the field are on the pitch. Alright, no problem. Got Harold Holt. Wow, look at that. All red backline for Australia. You don't see that very often. Emu War, you're good. Steve's on the left, Ned's on the right. The rest of them are medals. Let's make sure. Gotta set the corner kickers. Opposite corners. There you go. Yep. And that's it. Yep. Find any point +1. Alright. Let me get the music and we'll be ready to go. Oop, that's USA. Not yet. Not yet. Soon, TM. Alright. Strips look good. Stadium's good. Ball's good. It's just mommy again. Music's ready to go. Sunfire, are you still watching? Sure are. Good. Alright, let's do it. TSAB versus AUS. Match brought to you by YouTube. YouTube is your first furniture for intense rigging and meme drivegrass in PowerPoint format. Yeah. We should get new tips. Game tips. We need to like remove some too, like that one. Like I've already kind of talked to Asco about it, but anyway, anthems.
Understand, there's a fire that burns brightly inside you. Call the arms. You must stand and face your fate. The time's arrived to be the best that you can be. 遥か空響いてる祈りは奇跡。
Alright, and here we go with TSAB kicking off. Alright, well, we'll see if TSAB did look pretty strong against XU. XU just came back pretty hard. Australia looked alright. They looked like the better team out of the two in their previous match, but nothing really happened. So we'll see if they can make something happen this time. We'll see if TSAB can kind of put the expectations people have of them. I think they've made 4th both times. Good shot. Ace of Aces just kind of booting that into the fucking air. No, it's just a field goal. No moon gravity. I wish there was moon gravity in this. Here's Australia coming up the wing. Steve Irwin. Quadruple X. Faceless Man. Even it off for the Don. The Don. The Don saved! Siggy Butt Brain struggling to keep that ball, and it's cleared by the defense. 2 third places in a row. Thank you. TSAB have gotten 3rd place in both multinational bowls that have completed thus far. The Don runs into a defender. So we'll see if TSAB can do some good, get into the round of 16 again, get to the 3rd place again for memes, etc. The Don runs into another defender, kind of just gets stuck on her. Here's the Don again, trying a ball towards the net, but Reinforce Ines catches it out of the air. Ball up to Ace of Aces. On the edge of the box. Trying to cut inside. Trying to get a ball in. Yeah, nah. Quadruple X backheels it to Faceless Man. Leaving it off for Steve Irwin. Trying to get it over to Quadruple X. Quadruple X leaving it over the Don. The Don! The Don disrupted by number 13. Reinforced Ines grabs the ball. Lightning 0-1. Good pass right into an Australian player's back. And Aussies are coming up the wing again. St. King disrupts Quadruple X's run. Lightning isn't able to control it. And it's back into Australia's possession. Putting it up for Siggy Butt Brain. Siggy Butt Brain coming up the wing. Giving it over to the Don. Needs some assistance. Needs some help forward. Faceless Man signaling, but no. Disrupted. And cleared. Australia going to try again. Siggy Butt Brain. Over the Don. The Don runs into another defender trying to control that ball, and it's cleared for a throw-in. Harold Holt Swim Center. That must be some swim center, gotta say. Siggy Butt Brain. Siggy Butt Brain loses the ball to Fuka. Once again, Australia have possession of the ball. Siggy Butt Brain trying to find Faceless Man. Controls it and sinks it in. Very nice ball control out of the Faceless Man, and that puts Australia on the ball board with 1-0.
I'm a wagon, 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 I'm a wagon. You're a yarn or you're a wanker. Take your fucking choice. So who is your favorite genius? James Hurd or James Joyce? You ever seen a live performance? Join the wanker club. You thought I meant tabletop dancing? Well, you're a elbow bub. You're a wanker. Wankers once used mobile phones, but now that's sort of changing. And yobs once lived in cottage homes. Ain't social change amazing?
All right, and now TSAB go to +1 for the rest of the game. There you go, Australia get their first goal of this tournament. They're looking for a second. Here's the Don struggling to keep it. Gets around the defense, trying to find Steve Irwin. Unsuccessful. Steve Irwin trying to get it over. Faceless Man. Faceless Man disrupted by the Queen of the Night Sky, and it's cleared. And here comes Rin. Did nothing wrong, but took a little too much time settling herself for that run and that pass, and there were players in the way. Popping it over. Faceless man saved. Siggy Butt Brain's going to get the ball. Put it back into the box. Putting it over. Way the fuck over, apparently. Quadruple X on the other side. Ned Kelly, more centered up. Certainly to keep this ball. Trying to find Steve Irwin. A little too slow. Reinforced Signs is able to grab it off the ground. And not a great pass forward there by TSAB. Just goes right back into Australia's possession. Number 13 gets that ball before Ned Kelly can. Gives it to the keeper to clear. Right in Australia's possession again. Faceless man with a header. Saved by Reinforced Signs. And that'll round out your half. 1-0 for Australia. Yeah, Australia kind of dominating this game thus far. Maybe not entire. Well, look at the possession, the pass completion, the shots. They're just kind of bowling over TSAB. Australia is not losing, so that's fine. And there's nothing for TSAB except sub 65. So on we go to the second half. By no means a detriment or much of a mountain for TSAB to climb. It's just one goal. 2 if they want to win. They have a whole half to do it. And of course Australia could disrupt that plan entirely. Faceless man trying to pass, but it's into a midfielder. Putting it up for Ace of Aces. Rin did nothing wrong, isn't able to get to it before the Don. Faceless man goes back with over to quadruple X. And now Australia are just kind of middling around in the midfield, trying to find their way through. Steve Irwin out on the wing, trying to leave it off for Ned Kelly, but he's too slow, and it's cleared for a throw-in. Ned Kelly gets the ball taken away. Cut. Steve Irwin trying to find quadruple X with a header down. Rin did nothing wrong, gets in the way. And it'll be a corner. Okay. Ace of Aces taking it. Booting it way the hell up. The Don heads it out of the box. Putting it back into the box, out of the box. Faceless man is the one who ends up with the ball and runs away with it towards the midline. And the wing. Tackled. TSAB have possession, and they're going to call a foul. That happened afterward. Emu War, who I believe got a yellow card in the previous game. He did. He needs to be a little careful because he will sit out next game if he gets another yellow here. Ooh. The Don puts it down. Lightning comes out with it. Queen of the Night Sky. Lightning shoots and slots her way through into the goal. And that is your equalizer. 1-1. 1-1. it. Alright, so 1-1, 58 minutes. Let me check to make sure. Alright, subs at 65 for both teams. There's a foul. This time Emu War is the one getting fouled. By Lightning. Steve Irwin taking a nice long shot, Blutes, but it's saved by Reinforced Hines. Australia getting a corner. Harold Holt Swim Center taking the kick. Moving it on over. Siggy Butt Brain whiffs the header. Emu War puts it back down. Ned Kelly, Steve Irwin trying to find Faceless Man. St. King is in the way. Australia get possession back. Harold Holt Swim Center over to Emu War. Emperor Nazi coring. Faceless Man out on the wing. Steve Irwin questionably backing off, trying to let that pass go to the Don, but I would have taken that pass myself where I am. Kind of cost them, but so it goes. And we're pretty close to the midline. Let's do subs for both teams. So TSAB is just most tired non-medals. So Nove coming out for not Blackrock Shooter. Looking like Admiral Lindy and number 13. So we'll get in the Knight of the Lake. And number 13 out for Doom Bunny. As for Australia, for Straya, sub lowest stamina non-medals for the next best condition. Alright, so it's just whatever. They're actually doing pretty good right now thanks to that backline holding. It looks like they're fullbacks and possibly a CB. Well, actually, we'll probably do Emu War because he's orange. Quadruple X out for Bunning Sausage Sizzle. Harold Holt out for Dingo Ate Me Baby. Ate My Baby. There we go. And we'll take out Emu War for Mud GST. There you go. If losing, go preset 3. You're not losing, you're drawn, so... Quadruple X, disrupted by Queen of the Night Sky. Faceless Man picks it up. Quadruple X, get over to Ned Kelly. Ned Kelly over to Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin dispossessed by Fuka. They're going to call that, actually. Or he fouls somewhere. Oh. Alright. Everything's fine. Everything's cool here. The Don taking the free kick. Over the wall. Saved. Reinforced Hines. Alright, the Don with a high fire danger rating. Has to go back with it to the keeper. Siggy Butt Brain. Trying to find the Don. Finds the Don. Takes a shot. It's saved. Faceless Man can't follow it up. Knight of the Lake heads it down. Siggy Butt Brain picks it up in the corner of the box. Loses it. And not Blackrock Shooter trying to clear it away. The Don gets possession of it. Ned Kelly finding the Don on the wing. Deep in the corner. Trying to cut inside with a little spin. Ned Kelly centered up. Takes a shot. Saved. And Faceless Man actually gets the rebound. Against all... No. 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 Cube, you fuck. I didn't hear the whistle. I was too excited. Ugh. I was yelling over the whistle, so I didn't hear it. Man. Cube, you fuck. Son of a bitch. Hate that shit. Alright, well. No goals, because fuck you, football wins. Australia once again have the ball. Ned Kelly fighting to keep it away from Fuka. Siggy Butt Brain picking it up. Deep into the corner. Can't get around Queen of the Night Sky. It's up for a throw-in. Dingo ate my baby. Siggy Butt Brain isn't able to keep it. And it's cleared out for another throw-in. Ned Kelly puts it down. Dingo ate me baby. I don't know why I want to say ate me baby. The Don desperately just trying to make something happen. And they can't get past the defenders. If they get past the defenders, they can't get past the keeper, which is good on TSAB for holding on like that. Because their offense isn't doing a whole lot. And I think they'll be satisfied to just come out of this with a draw at this rate. Well, maybe they'll get a goal here. Ace of Aces. Trying to find Queen of the Night Sky. It's cleared. Put it back into the box. Won't stay out of the air. Fuka with a long shot. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Lightning almost steals that away. Australia struggling to try and get out of this half of the pitch. TSAB controlling the ball. The Don is able to get it to the keeper to clear. Here's Ace of Aces. Went over to Rin. Rin isn't able to catch up to it. Four minutes of stoppage. Is football going to win again? Acrobatic clearance. Australia needs to get this ball up now. They've had a little bit of a problem having players up like that. It was too far up that time. This might be it. Unless TSAB have something here. No. That should be it. Yep. Football wins again. 1-1. Maybe I should restart Pez. As if that has anything to do with it. Alright, so Australia tried their look at oh my god, Pez. 8 saves for TSAB from reinforced Ines with 9-8 shots for Australia. Just disgusting. I'm disgusted. Completely honest. You look at that. Reinforced Ines is your man of the match with a 7. Of course she is. Deserved after the XU passing. At least XU came back from something, you know, and they put in an effort. This is just fucking keeper babbying. Classic keeper babbying. Alright, 31 minutes, Faceless Man from Siggy Butt Brain. 59 minutes, Lightning 01. Whoop. Subs came out at 67, that's it. There you go. Well, that's that match. What's next? Ex-Yugoslavia versus USA. I'm gonna restart Pez. I don't care. So, for now, draw.
Even. They split the points and now we're bound for home. 4 quarters played, now the race is run. No one's lost, but no one's won. It's a draw, both the teams are even. And there's nothing left to say. When the siren ends the game and the scores are both the same, only football's the winner today.
A draw. Alright, so I've restarted PES as if that will affect anything. I don't know what a good ball is for this. For ex-Yugoslavia. Let's put in Kearney because somebody won't stop posting cats. Or cots. In the chat. Alright, and also, I mean, I don't know how to fix the short thing. People are more knowledgeable about that. Didn't fix the shorts thing and the collars thing. And the person who organized this team didn't fix the collars or the, is it left wrist tape? That's what's doing it? Okay. Well, I guess I'll do that tomorrow. And neither of them have portraits for some reason. Oh yeah, because XU didn't have portraits and neither did USA. Okay, well, here we are, XU versus USA. Sub by ability. There you go. Preset 1. And nothing until the half, so XU are good. Alright, and USA are just autopilots, so they just get sub by ability, and that's it. What's your other kits? Why do you get 3 kits? I don't know, fucking whatever. Just curious. That looks kind of lewd for some reason. Put you in this kit. That looks nice. We'll put USA in that kit. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright. Let me get the music ready and then we'll be good to go. By the way, ex-Yugoslavia, if you're listening, I mentioned this yesterday during the Polish match, but the reason I asked, oh, is Mamunko black? It's because I was confusing Mamunko with the Poland player, Makumba. So that's why. I got the Maz mixed up. Alright, so XU and USA's music are good. Kits look good. There's no instruction for USA. XU aren't good until the half. Alright, let's do it. Ex-Yugoslavia versus the United States of America. Yeah, you can submit your own suggestions for game tips. Check the implying rigged wiki. Click the link on the left sidebar. It says submit game tips. Would really appreciate it. And here we go. Let's start some anthems right away. Alright, and here we go with XU kicking off. Look at all them flags. Okay, so USA really hasn't been historically that great of a team. I'm going to be honest here. Because football is soccer is a dumb gay sport. Who cares? Right? Am I right? Unless we're winning, then it's the best sport of all time and it really, really, really matters. But maybe they could find something here today against XU. And XU are riding high off their comeback yesterday against TSAB. Can they find more magic today? They're trying their hearts out right now. Tito trying to keep that in the box, but the defenders keep clearing it. Once again on the attack. Tito misses that pass from the Black Angel. Build wall falls on it. Alex Jones up to Andrew Jackson. Back to Alex Jones on the wing. Damir is able to tackle and steal it away. Andrew Jackson comes in and intercepts that pass. Donald Trump trying to find Freedom Aid free, but the pass was a little too hot and it just went right to a defender. Freddie puts the ball way up, finding Tito, puts it down on the ground, but there's only American players there to get the ball. Alex Jones on the wing once again over to Andrew Jackson. Slide tackled again. Nice and clean and slow and easy. Tierney, Iraq was asking for it. It's in the way. Tito can't get his head on that pass into the box. Dalmush. Tito again can't get his head on that on that pass into the box. Ex-Yugoslavia. Oh, Mamunko actually steals that ball away. Has an opportunity here. Trying to get it around over to Burm. But can't get past the wall, and it's cleared away to Ron Swanson. Once again, XU have possession of the ball. Getting into the box. It's off a defender for a corner. XU are really banking on these crosses into the box. Trying to find Tito. It's not super working out for them yet, if at all. Tito taking the kick, putting it way out, trying to find Shomi. Shomi heads it down the wall. Has no problem grabbing that on the ground. Donald Trump. Donnie T gets it over to Freedom Ain't Free. Tree of Liberty has to be littered with the blood of the Patriots, etc. And that's an offsides. Just barely, but apparently counted. And here comes XU. Tito actually gets it in! Curls it around the defense and the keeper to make it 1-0 for XU.
Godine su prošle pune muka, ginulo se za slobodu njemo, ili s pjesmom umjesto jauka. Druže Tito, mi ti se kunemo, druže Tito, mi ti se kunemo, druže Tito, mi ti se kunemo, druže Tito, mi ti se kunemo.
All right, 29 minutes. XU opens the game up with a goal. And USA struggling to find anything still. XU maintaining their possession. Donald Trump comes back to get that ball over to the wall to clear. Two-time World War champs heads it down, trying to find Jackson, but he's not in position yet, and the defense gives it over to the keeper to clear on their side of the pitch. Damir, over to Show me. Burm. Tito. Show me! Gets the ball in, and it's looking dire for USA. As XU find their second, it's 2-0. Yugoslavia looking good so far. They've got 2 in about 7 or 8 minutes here. They're going to look for a third, it looks like. USA, meanwhile, just kind of looking hapless. They can't get anything going. How often have they even been in the box for ex-Yugoslavia? Ex-Yugoslavia! Wait a minute. Okay. So that attempt to receive the pass was counted as a foul. That's pretty lucky on USA's part. Getting a little bit of that ref ball, feeling sorry for them, you know. Came out expecting the best, and they're not getting the best. Gotta give them a little, you know how special they are. Freedom made free. Tree of liberty and freedom. Gotta be littered with the blood of patriots. Nope, it's wide. Coming up near the end of the first half, Freddie taking that kick out. Some nice play by XU. Trying to find Mamonko. Nope, kicked away by the keeper. Thanks to some interference by the defense. Freedom made free. Gets it over to Donald Trump. Donald Trump gets the ball taken away from him. Keeping the attack alive. Two-time World War champs. Two-time World War champs. Trying desperately to keep this alive, but just so desperate to keep it in the box that he was basically passing to nobody when he had somebody open to his left. And that is the end of the first half. 2-0 for ex-Yugoslavia. Yeah, there's nothing even really to say here. XU are just pretty much dominating this game entirely. And we'll see if it changes at the half. What does XU want at the half? If down by 2, yeah, you're not down. You're up by 2, so. On to the second half with USA kicking off. Let's see if this half will be more favorable towards them, or if we're looking for some more XU goals. Donald Trump getting into the box with the ball, takes a shot! Two-time World War champs isn't there to take the rebound, and it's cleared. Now USA are feeling a little better, looks like, trying to find Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson fumbles into the defense. Demir grabs it and clears it. And here's Tito. Tito beats the keeper, and that is 3-0 for ex-Yugoslavia. Oh dear. That's a brace for Tito.
Veselje se širi na sve strane, sad slobodno po zemlji idemo, al
Yeah, there's not really much you can say about this. USA started trying a little harder in the second half, but ex-Yugoslavia are still their dominating selves here. It's 3-0 now, 53 minutes. You gotta wonder, are they going to be able to come back at all? Are they going to score any goals at all? The thing they love most about this game. Almost had something good going there, but the defense was there to interrupt that through ball. Freedom made free. Trying to find two-time World War champs into the defense for a corner. Good opportunity for USA to make something happen. They need to get on the board at the very least. Two-time World War champs. The ball way out. Headed down. Freedom made free. Tree, liberty, freedom. Donald Trump can't do anything. Damn it, I shouldn't have restarted Pez then, because then USA could have at least come out with a draw. Tito can't get to it. Ex-Yugoslavia bring the ball down, back into the box. Mamunko. Captain America collides into him and clears it. Andrew Jackson actually comes away with that. Sub soon. What an awful, 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 awful pass. What the hell was that? It's frustrating. Is what it is. Alright, I believe both teams take a sub here. Two most tired defender subs at 66. So that is definitely Plaque. We're going to put in Buzz. And looks like the left back. So Dalmosh out for Programmari. Listen here, you liberal cuck. Yeah. Alright, and their next sub will be at 71. And USA can get some just most tired here. So Ron coming out, we'll put in Bald Eagle. Alex Jones coming off for Michael Bay. Yeah. And then one more. Looks like John F. Kennedy coming out for McDonald's. Yep, there you go. So another sub at 71 for XU. Bill Wall taking his sweet ass time leaping down to grab that. I don't want America to be Great Britain again. Are you kidding me? Have you seen Great Britain lately? USA coming up the pitch. Not for long. It is racism. Fuck Great Britain. Mamunko to Tito. Mamunko. Berm trying to find Tierney. Nope, the wall once again grabs it. We're a little late, but once it grabbed. Sub the non-metal mid. So Berm coming out for Hebreed. Whoa, I missed this instruction at the bottom, and I'll do it now. XU want to go their -1 since they're 3 up. Well, they put it at the bottom. A very smart thing to do when you set up your pace bends, to make sure nothing ever goes wrong, put your shit in chronological order. Like, put your shit that applies to the entire match at the top. Like, do pre-match rigging, then stuff that applies during the whole match, and then chronological according to what the time to do it. That way, it's like the streamer always goes down the checklist and doesn't have to scan the entire thing for instructions. Just a tidbit for you, for better pace bend writing, so you don't get rigged. USA, Andrew Jackson, 2 times World War champs, free to main, free! Wide. Why are you still missing your arms? I thought I fixed that. Oh well. Just another thing. "81 minutes. Sorry, I'm very tired. I keep yawning. It's not because the game's boring, by any means. I'm just really tired." And it's becoming more and more apparent. That was a nice tackle there, but Andrew Jackson going on a run, trying to get 2-time World War champs. Saved! Free to main, free kick at the follow-up. Didn't get the ball back. Like I was saying, it's becoming more and more apparent that USA, I don't think, are going to be able to come back from this. I don't think they're going to be able to score a goal, much less come back from this at all. 2-time World War champs, dispossessed. Bald Eagle picks it up, gives it over to Donnie. Donnie trying to get over to Hebreed. Around Hebreed. Michael Bay does get around Hebreed over to Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson puts it into the programmer's legs. 1 minute of stoppage. The rest is sick of this match too. There it goes. 3-0 for XU. And yes, USA have yet to score a single goal still. Couldn't get away with a 0-0 this time. 3-0 for XU. And does that put XU through? No, because... Well, actually, hold on. XU are on 6. Australia are on 2. TSAB are on 1. Yeah, they're through on this. Because nobody can get over 6. So, congratulations XU, you're through. Good job. You earned it. Like, Australia could win tomorrow, or whenever it is. Yeah, it is tomorrow, actually. And they'd have 5, and XU would still have 6, so they'd both go through. And USA and TSAB can only get to 4. So yeah, ex-Yugoslavia, first team through, I believe. Congratulations, Omedito, etc. And Tito is your man of the match, naturally, with a brace. With a 7. Mamunko also getting a 7. Match details. 30 minutes Tito from Mamunko. 37 minutes Show Me from Mamunko. 51 minutes Tito from Mamunko. Mamunko just assisting everybody. What a nice guy. Yeah, they're top this group too. I mean, they're through. They're top of the group no matter what. Good job. That does matter, I think. Placement does matter a little more because it's not. We're not going to do a draw for the knockouts, I don't think. Because there's like weird seeding going on. Anyway, Tito, Mamunko, Show Me Mamunko, Tito, Mamunko. Those are your 3 goals. Subs happened at 82. When does Rhodesia play? When K plays again, so winner. There you go. Alright, that does it for Group B. And, Yep, now we move on to Group C, our next match, which is Confederate States of America versus Latvia. For now, ex-Yugoslavia victory anthem.
Sa puno para i 3 dobra druga u noćni klub ulazim ja. Sva su već lica poznata ovde, ovo je prava ludnica. Muzika cepa, vrište i skaču, prava je ludnica. Ovde se ne zna ko koga ljubi, ovo je voz do podmora. I u korusi skaču, prava je ludnica. Ovde se ne zna ko koga ljubi, ovo je voz do pomora. Grešnu nam dušu poroci kite, da li smo u bespuću. Jedna je mladost, brzo se živi i niko ne misli na kuću. Muzika cepa, vrište i skaču, prava je ludnica. Ovde se ne zna ko koga ljubi, ovo je voz do podmora. I u korusi vrište i skaču, prava je ludnica. Ovde se ne zna ko koga ljubi, ovo je voz do pomora. Čašicu ovde, čašicu onde, kako da odolim. Moj drug već neku plavušu ljubi, stvarno mu zavidim. Muzika cepa, vrište i skaču, prava je ludnica. Ovde se ne zna ko koga ljubi, ovo je voz do podmora. I u korusi vrište i skaču, prava je ludnica. Ovde se ne zna ko koga ljubi, ovo je voz do pomora.
Alright. We're actually almost ready to go. Just need the music. So here we have the other America. Confederate States of America going against Latvia. Let's see. The Confederates, yeah, they got that 5-2 over Rabonia. Johnny Rebel coming out, the other player to come out with a double brace yesterday. And Rabonia not doing too hot yesterday. We'll see how they play next time without with an export that's proper. And Latvia losing to Sweden. They looked good at first, but kind of fell apart as Sweden built up speed. We'll see if Latvia can make up, or if they're going to get kind of trounced by Confederates as well. But yeah, let's do this. CSA versus Latvia. Put that slut in. Alright, here are some anthems. A little quicker this time. Okay, here we go. I went to the horse pitch because, you know, Confederate cavalry riding horses. And assumedly Latvia probably also has horses. I don't know. The only thing I know they have is potatoes and potato vodka and tractors. I suppose that is a cruel ball for Latvia. But, I mean, it's America. I can't really think of anything else for the Confederates. There is no cotton ball. That'd be nice, but there is none. Old Man Lee the ball taken away from Old Man Lee by Latvian SS Legion. CSA is able to get the ball back. Nathan that Devil Forrest. Prince John. Slavery. Johnny Rebel. Old Man Lee. Long shot out. And it's saved by the keeper for a corner. It's a good picture. Just noticed that. That's old, I'm sure. I've seen it before. I just just seeing it when I was looking away. Prince John is wide. Neither of these teams, I think, do anything until 65, so just relax. Yes, the midfielder punts do go in now and then. That's what a squat toilet is. It's one of those. Not Slavs. Not Slavs! Not quite controlling the ball correctly. Went a little more far ahead than the ball did. Grey Ghost. Boots it on up. Nathan falls on his ass and loses the ball to Latvia. Carlos Ulmanis. Carlos can't get the ball inside the box and it's cleared. Livonian order. Nathan that Devil Force with a tackle to take that ball away over to Cotton is King. Johnny Rebel. Johnny Rebel disrupted by Latvia's defense. Doing a little bit of passing, trying to find their lane through. Livonian order, hugging that touchline. Trying to get around slavery. Has to go back with a potato, gives it to Not Slavs, gives it back to potato, and back to Livonian order, who, retreating Joe, finally gets that ball away from him. Now here's Cotton is King. The Bloody Bill, back to Cotton is King. Prince John. Dispossessed, but only, not really. It goes right back to a CSA player. Grey Ghost. Cotton is King. Retreating Joe. Just taking their time a little bit, keeping this ball. Johnny Rebel. Johnny Rebel, nope. Taken away. Latvian SS Legion. Johnny Rebel trying to take it back. Old Man Lee also trying to get this ball away from NATO. Please protect. NATO didn't exist when the Confederate States were a thing. They have nothing to protect you from. I'm sorry. And I'm pretty sure Latvia didn't exist when the Confederate States were a thing. Maybe. NATO still shouldn't exist. Nathan that Devil Forrest. Johnny Rebel. Historic borders my ass. Am I right? Latvian SS Legion trying to race for it. Carlos gets the ball over to Potato off the bar. And right to back to the Confederates to get out of there. Get the hell out of there. That was close. Latvia almost got that one in, but it was off the top bar. Now CSA trying to go for it. Nathan outruns the ball thanks to a defender catching it. And once again, Livonian Order hugging that touchline, going up the wing. Carlos. No, Slavery takes it away. Latvia is still on the attack. Potato dispossessed, given over to Slavery. And now Slavery is going to try and get it out of there. They can't. They put it into Potato's legs for a throw-in. The goat puts into Carlos's legs for a throw-in. Retreating Joe. Getting a little swarmed. Gives it over to Nathan. Back to retreating Joe. Was yet to retreat. Nathan trying to be fancy with it, back heel, but Potato's right behind him, so now Latvia have possession. Nathan isn't happy about that, trying to take the ball away. And Potato couldn't quite complete that pass within bounds, so now a throw-in for the Confederates. Livonian Order in the way. Oh, Johnny Rebel's able to keep that ball. Livonian Order trying to make up for his blunder. Does. Potato running for it. That's it for the half. 0-0. Oy. Yeah, not a whole lot to say. Neither paceman has anything until 65. Yeah, so... Football. Alright, here we go. Second half with Latvia kicking off. Latvian SS Legion. Remove communism, not Slavs. Potato. Communism. Potato. Slavs. Communism. No, can't get to the ball. Johnny Rebel. Going on a run. Needs some assistance, though. Stalls a little tiny bit trying to get around the defense. Slavery goes over to Khan is king. Latvia can't get the interception going. Johnny Rebel saved by the Baltic Way. Now it looks like Latvia are going to try again. The SS Legion coming up. Booting it way over to Potato, but a nice interception by retreating Joe. Was telegraphed pretty obviously, but still pretty nice. And there's a foul. Fuck off. Alright. CSA trying to make something happen. Nice little trick by Old Man Lee to get it over. Europor gets in the way of Johnny Rebel receiving that pass. Slavery trying to keep it in. Can't. Just restart after every game. Yeah, apparently. Fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. This is what happens when you run a 5 at the back against a team that isn't 5 at the back but still has a competent defense. There's not much I can do about this. Someone's just got to slip. CSA building up near the circle. Nathan coming up trying to get into the box. Taken away by Remove Communism. NATO, please protect the Latvian SS Legion. They're not Slavs, but cotton is king. CSA in the circle once again. Nathan going on a run. Trying to find Johnny Rebel. Johnny Rebel, that's a nice through ball, and it's into the keeper! And cleared for a throw-in. We're close enough to 65, to be honest. Alright, let's do Latvia first. They're simple. They just want 3 most tired players. So let's see here. It's looking like Austria, Europor, And probably no, not yeah, it's just it is 5 at the back versus yeah. Still holds. But yeah, Austria can come out. Let's put in Hector's. Europor out for Latvian immigrant. And it's looking like probably the Livonian Order. We'll put in, it's crop season, motherfucker. As for CSA, let's see. They are not leading by 2 or more goals. So let's switch to preset 2. DMF and a CB will now be out of position. Okay, if there's that CB who's out of position, and the other one's on the left. Okay, it's the wings. If they are less tired or better conditioned than another CB or DMF that is in play. Wait. I'm not sure if this is what was meant. This is very generic 442. This is CSA's preset 2. It says at 65, if not leading by 2 or more goals, switch to preset 2. So I don't know if there's an error or if you did just put in the 442. Oh, I see. Okay, so it was intended. Alright. So you don't want a red boy in if it's for a fullback, like a green or a blue. No, there's a better condition left back at least. Yeah. So we'll get your in position players. It's fine, I think. I think you'd probably prefer stats over condition. It's a green, it's not that bad. Yeah. And otherwise most tired, so it's looking like, God, they're all equal. Hold on. Wait. Who's the one that's not a... No, they're all medals up here. Let's just take out the goat for Mudwall. See, anything else? Sure, the full... I mean, it doesn't matter in the middle of the match. They're gonna stay the same. Oh, actually, hold on. Oh, never mind. The position change actually did. Never mind. That was me. Yep. Okay, this over here. There you go. Well, I'll eat my words there. Good that you made me check with a paste pen. And I think that's it. There you go. It's not a mess, it's more me. I was just confused because it says a DMF and CB will be out of position. Replace them with this. It kind of sounds like to replace them with another CB or DMF. So I was expecting like the CMF or DMF to be out of position on that new preset, but like the person in the CMF position would be out of position. You know what I mean? But whatever, it's fine. We're cool. Alright, it's crop season, motherfucker. It's crop season. It's not crop season because slavery. Implying. Latvia coming up the wing. Trying to find not Slavs. He gets it. Trying to get around the defense. Over to Carlos. Carlos gets a goal! Finally, a fucking goal. And Latvia put themselves on the board. It's 1-0.
ons dara unmese, jamon trautsam ons stay.
All right then. All right, we have a goal. We have a goal. Latvia put themselves on the board, 1-0. Still some time for CSA to come back though. Old Woodhead dispossessed. It's crop season, motherfucker. And if at 80 CSA are still down, they're going to go to +2. Let me see if Latvia has anything. Is there in the midfield? All right, nothing unless they go down. Latvian immigrant is able to keep that ball away from Johnny Rebel and his cohort. Slavery. And, well, we're at 80 and you're losing, so +2. Damn the consequences. Potato! Potato off the post! I was expecting a goal there. I'm not gonna lie. Like, anytime you switch to +2, oh, yellow, hello. But anytime you switch to +2 while the the opposite team, the opposing team has possession, it's like, well, they're gonna score now. Old Man Lee getting that yellow, and they got to be careful about that because that's their medal, that's their captain. All right, Old Warhorse, Nathan. Nathan disrupted by the defense. NATO, please protect. Because it's crop season, motherfucker, and I need my crops. Potatoes. I'm going to weave a narrative as they pass play. Don't let the not Slavs have any potatoes, because the not Slavs are waiting for crop season. Because Carlos gets a kapow off the post. Latvian SS Legion is able to steal that ball away in the box. Trying to get around the defense. Can't. Old Warhorse will clear it. CSA, good job receiving that pass, Johnny Rebel. And once again, good job keeping that in. Oh, do you have auto mentalities on? Yeah, you got to tell me to turn that off. If you want any sort of mentality changes, because it just undoes it. Like, I didn't know CSA had mentalities, auto-ments. 2 minutes of stoppage. And it's looking like Latvia may come away with the victory here unless... Nope. Never mind. Well... if they can find somebody... No, that's it! Latvia come away with a victory 1-0 over CSA. Perhaps a bit of an upset considering the score lines of the matches yesterday. You know what other team was undone a little bit by wanting a mentality change, but they had auto mentalities on? Alter. I'm kind of impressed, actually, by the stats here. Latvia only got one shot on target, and it went in. Meanwhile, CSA managed to get those shots on target, but the Baltic Way was able to block them out. So doesn't matter how many, how many shots you take. The only ones that matter are the ones that go in, right? So Carlos, understandably, gets man of the match with a 7. Not Slavs also getting a 7 for the assist. Just a sea of 6s and 5-5s otherwise. Nothing in the first half. Subs at 65. At 74 minutes, Carlos Ulmanis from Not Slavs. 82 minutes, Old Man Lee got a yellow. You're going to need to watch out for that in your last match next week. There's your attacking areas and your ball winning areas. And there you go. Alright, so we have one more match to do today. And that is going to be Robonia versus Sweden. But for now, congratulations to you, Latvia. You really needed that win. And CSA still pretty comfy with their goal differential and 3 points from yesterday. So we'll see how that turns out next weekend for this group, I believe. Yeah, August 31st. But for now, victory anthem.
Вот как Калик, эмигрантский репаблик. Вот как Калик, эмигрантский репаблик. Вот как Калик, эмигрантский репаблик. Вот как Калик. In my country things got rough. In my country life's not great. My dad said listen, pack your bags and run before it is too late. Uncle Shimon's got connections. Uncle Shimon, he's got friends. We can go to Germany or maybe we can go to France. Take your passport, make the last calls. Say goodbye to mama and your girl. Bottle of vodka and a pound of garlic. Ready for takeoff to Emigrantsky Republic. Vodka, garlic. Emigrantsky Republic. This is like a different world and every street is made of gold. I know this place is meant for me. Here is where I want to be. Supermarkets, neon lights. This is earthly paradise. I gonna write my family. They must come and join me. Take your passport, make the last calls. Say goodbye to mama and your girl. Bottle of vodka and a pound of garlic. Ready for takeoff to Emigrantsky Republic. A week I'm on the streets. You'll see me selling papers no one needs. At night I sleep in a cellar on the floor. I wonder, is that what I came here for? So don't forget your passport, your ticket and your wallet. Say goodbye to your mama, give a kiss to your girlfriend. Bottle of vodka, pound of garlic. Welcome to Emigrantsky Republic. Don't forget your passport, your ticket and your wallet. Say goodbye to your mama, give a kiss to your girlfriend. Bottle of vodka, pound of garlic. Welcome to Emigrantsky Republic. Take your passport, make the last calls. Say goodbye to mama and your girl. Drink a bottle of vodka, eat a pound of garlic. Welcome to vodka garlic. Welcome to Emigrantsky Republic. Vodka garlic. Welcome to Emigrantsky Republic. Vodka garlic. Welcome to Emigrantsky Republic. Vodka garlic. Welcome.
Alright, so here's our last match of the day. Sorry, I was finishing that sandwich. I've just been eating it between matches. Couple bites. Alright, last match of the day. Robonia versus Sweden. Like I said, Robonia didn't look out too well. Their export didn't really work for some reason, but it's fixed now. So they're good. Lost to CSA 5-2. So they need to make up some stuff here today. Yeah, it's pretty big. Sweden, meanwhile, managed to get that win over Latvia yesterday. So they're sitting nice at 3 points. They'd like to get another 3 points today, sure. And we'll see what happens. I've got the music ready. Senpai still looks good. We're ready to go. Let's do it. Robonia versus Sweden. Gotta clear out all these fetuses, old man Sue. Ending the day on the space station. And let's have some anthems.
Hail, hail, Rabonia, a land I didn't make up.
Alright, here we go, Robonia kicking off. I suppose Robonia would be a micronation, yeah. Well, actually, we don't know. They never, like, say what the size was supposed to be. In fact, you could say that this is a representation of that one robot planet that was in an early Futurama episode. It was a bunch of anti-human robots. You can call that Robonia if you wanted. Yeah. Like I said, daily reminder, it's been like 20 years since that episode of Futurama. Well, here's Coilette, deep in the corner, trying to find somebody, and it's over the bar. No, that's a different set of bots, actually. That would be the kill bots that Zap Brannigan and his forces went against. He just sent wave after wave of men at it until they hit their kill quota, I believe. Hell yeah, I fucking grew up on Futurama. That's like a large portion of my fucking humor comes from. It's like early, like that era and earlier for Matt Groening shit. Here's Sweden. Carmel Donson can't fight the robot house. Robot house? I mean, I was a teenager. So, yeah, maybe a little... Okay, horse. Alright. The keeper was going to grab that, but alright. Carmel Donson trying to find Mons. Mons can't get the header off because there's a foul called. Robot getting a little too violent with the 10-year-old meme. Yeah, Carmel Donson, that's another thing if you want to feel fucking old about. That's 10 to 15 years old. Free kick grabbed by the clamps. Need a Carmel Donson. Oh, God. It's literally been 10 years since that thing was just all of YouTube. Suicide bomber gives over to Sweden. Yes, up to Fjortis. Why is this country so fucking gay? Trying to find Mons. He whiffs the header again. Carmel Donson just taps it out. For a Robonia. Are they all benders? They're all benders, yeah. The other kit is Flexo, though. It's gold. Carmel Donson, now that was a meme. I don't know if that's a 30-year-old boomer-worthy meme, to be honest with you. Leak spin. Now that was a meme. You gotta have the whole package. Meat spin. Oh, hey, look at that! Sighting meat spin allowed Sweden to score. Fjortis puts it in for 1-0.
Jag minns när jag var yngre, jag minns det som igår. Man brydde sig varken om kläder eller hår. Man älskade maten, man älskade allt. Man gjorde inte saker som nu är så ballt. Men nu när man är 40 så fattar ingenting. Det enda man gör är att trampa runt omkring. Vi har vår idemän som vi alltid tar. När man är 40 är man så underbar. Jag hänger på teatern, alltid så bra. När man är 40 så leker man varje dag. Morsan och tjatar om saker och ting. Men allt man gör är att springa omkring.
Alright, Sweden put themselves on the board first. It's 20 minutes in. It's 1-0. It's nothing for Raboni until 65 at all, so nothing to worry about there. Now I'm curious, actually thinking about it. What was the song that was over Meat Spin? Was it, what nation was that from? It was Scandinavian, I just can't remember. Fjortis! Trying for another one, but it's wide. I want to say... No, it was the Polska one. Was it Norwegian? Well, that's Meat Spin. I guess I'm thinking of Leak Spin, not Meat Spin, but whatever. You know what I mean. Yeah, Ivan Polka. That's Finnish. Okay, thank you. I was just wondering. It's like, that's also Scandinavian. Yeah. Here's Tinny Tim giving over the Robot Devil, getting hounded a little bit, trying to get into the box, but the defender is there enough to disrupt it, give it over to another player to clear. Conor Dempson dodges that tackle. Oh yeah, play a chant. Thank you. Yeah, I know there's a billion of these, but you get caught up in the play-by-play. Yeah. You just get kind of caught up in the game, and you kind of forget to click the button. That's kind of the problem, really. Even if you're reminded to play something, it's like you're just kind of trained to only ignore the game when you need to check instructions or to press a button to play a Gorn. So, yeah, I did solo commentate all day. It's fine. Not that big a deal. I am tired. I'm probably going to go to bed early tonight. But Sweden coming up. Caramel Donson trying to put it into the box is sort of able to keep it in, but Kalkilan comes back and puts it out. Sweden keeping up their assault. Finno Swedes putting it up, trying to find the suicide bomber. Cute Dalla Horse trying to put it back into the box. Fjordis is able to get a brace. And that is another one for Sweden, 2-0.
Jag minns när jag var full och blev jagad av polis. De blev så sura när vi kallade dem för gris. Man trodde aldrig att det skulle bli så mycket strul. Men att springa runt och skrika, det här är så kul. Pappa ger pengar till hans lilla flicka. Han vet inte att han går till min lycka. Nu när man är 14 känns allt så bra att vara fjortis. Fjortis, fjortis. Jag hänger på teatern, alltid så bra.
you go. And nothing else, so on we go. Sweden ahead, 2-0 now. Let's see, when do they start doing that stuff? Not until the first half, or the halftime. All right, cool. Coming up close, actually, to that. There's Karamel Danson. Karamel Danson, Finno Swedes, puts it right into Countess de la Roca. Sweden, yes! The Caramel Dancing caught by the clamps. And that should be it for the half. 2-0 for Sweden. At the end of the first half here. Sweden, yes! And they're earning it like crazy. 8-5 to Rabonia's 1 with no shots on target. 3 saves out of the clamps, too. Alright, let's see. If losing, you're not losing, so I guess I'll ignore that. Let's see. Applies for the rest of the second half. You can't go apply the same instructions given on the first half. Oh, you mean the first... That's how tired I am. I thought it said first day. I was going to yell at you, like, you can't give me instructions about something the first day. I don't have that basement open. But no. You mean first half. I get you. Yeah. Alright, I don't think Robunny has anything until 65. Yeah, 65. Alright, so our next stop will be then. Just making sure. Yeah, 65. So let's go ahead and do the second half with Sweden kicking off. Sweden, yes. Here's Fjortis. Why is this country so fucking gay? Why is this country so fucking gay? Over to Caramel Danson, heads it down. Sweden! Yes! Sweden, no. Sweden wide. And Sweden come out with possession of the ball again. Caramel Danson, over to Mons. Sweden, yes. Way up the cute dollar horse. He's tracing for it. He is able to keep it in, but Roberto puts it out. Why is this throwing so fucking gay? Over to cute dollar horse. Booting it on out, trying to find somebody, and it slips in! Who got that? Was it Caramel Danson? It was, in fact, Caramel Danson. Enjoy this 10 to 15-year-old meme. Well, once again, not looking too hot for Robonia. Looking great for Sweden, though. They're doing a pretty good job thus far. They haven't even had to defend anything. They've just been kind of keeping possession alive, been keeping the assault going. Here they go again. Suicide Bomber put it into the box. Fjordis misses the header. Robonia coming up the wing. Here's Robot Devil. Robot Devil dispossessed. Robonia trying to get that ball back, but they go back with it. Cute dollar horse. Wonder why is this country so fucking gay? Putting it way up, trying to find Mons, trying for a header, misses. Suicide bomber. Fjordis killed on the edge of the box. No header. And a yellow card for a Robonia player. Bender is very upset about this. Being called on his crimes. Roberto actually comes out with the... Roberto doing a little too much stabbing. Get a little too stab happy. Yeah, Robonia, they really need something different. They'll get it at 65. But you have to wonder if it's too late, though. And Robonia's attack just fizzles out there at the wing, and Sweden are off again. Here's Caramel Donson out on the wing. Popping it over, trying to find Mons. Mons is too far back to catch up to it. And Robonia just passes it haphazardly, finds the suicide bomber again. Roberto fighting Fjordis for possession of that ball. Fjordis is able to come out with it. Mons trying to get around the defense. No, it's cleared. Now that we're at the midfield, we'll do subs and some changes. Let's start with Sweden. 65, said the most tired CB. Yeah, they're kind of equal. Let's see. I can't read that name because it's too long, so I might as well get rid of it. Pleasure Man. Now we're talking. And save the rest for 70. And that should be good for them, I think. I'm just like reading through their stuff. Alright, and Robonia, gonna have some changes. They're gonna change to a different preset. They're down. So they need to go to preset 3. And they're gonna do subs. So about the 3 members of the defensive lines that aren't Roberto. So Preacher Bot coming out for Femputer. Countess De La Roca coming out for Abraham Lincoln Bot. And Robot House. Let's bring in Flexo. We need some Flexo magic. And Lugnuts is not in purple. Yep, there you go. And that's your change. So they got some different sliders, same formation. And now we just wait and see for 70 for Sweden. Alright, Countess Del Roca racing for it, gets control of the ball, driven out, has to put it over to Calculon. Coilette trying to come up the wing, putting it way far forward for Tinny Tim. Tinny Tim is wide thanks to the efforts of a defender getting in the way. Can't believe a cripple almost scored on Sweden. That was actually pretty slick. He juked the goalkeeper. The defender weren't there. He could have gotten a very clean shot to the goal. And we're at 70. Alright, last 2 subs, which will be decided this way. You're winning, so just the 2 most tired and carry on. Alright, that's looking like your fullbacks. So Finaswede's out for Rip Avicii. And Norgay. You raised my arms and dashed them quite expertly. Good quote. Swedish subs will come on. Goodbye, Astolfo. Have fun with Bennis. And Robonia trying to keep that ball. Calculon. Oh, that's actually a little bit of a foul, and they take it quick. Ball way up for Robot Devil. Robot Devil sinks it in. Comeback is on, lads. It's 3-1.
Gentlemen? Ah, crap, singing. Mind if I smoke?
Cigars are evil, you won't miss them. We'll find ways to simulate that smell. What a sorry fella, rolled up and smoked like a granatella here on level 1 of Robot Hell. Gambling's wrong and so is cheating, so is forging phony IOUs. Let's let Lady Luck decide what type of torture's justified. I'm pit boss here on level 2. Ooh, deep-fried robot.
Just tell me why.
Please read this 55-page warrant.
There must be robots worse than I.
We checked around, there really aren't.
Then please let me explain my crimes were merely boyish pranks.
You stole from Boy Scouts, nuns, and banks.
It's really nice the Robot Devil to give that song to Bender, really. Kind of specialized, sorted him out. Anyway, so Roboni are on the board now. And I think that's kind of the type of play they needed. Ooh, that's a foul. Okay, a yellow for Sweden, yes. Sweden, no! He's suspended for the next match, yeah. Sweden, no. Sweden, no. That was no error. Yeah, just a kick. And Sweden will have some changes at 80, depending on what happens. Here's Coilette. Coilette's wide. This is the type of play that Robonia needed from the start. And it's really unfortunate that their pace spin only denoted this change at 65. There's still time, but making up 2 goals can be a feat, or it can be a mountain to climb, depending on how you've been playing. And Robonia have only found themselves now, so you have to wonder, are they going to be able to do it? Are they going to be able to come back, spare themselves another loss? And of course, Sweden could just fuck everything up too by getting another goal. Here's Fjordis trying to find Mons, misses the header once again, out for a goal kick, I believe. Yep. That's a lot of shots on goal for Sweden. Here's Fjortis, tripped up, and now, because Sweden are winning, they go to -1. Ball up to Robot Devil. No, Feminist Snowplow grabs it. This -1 might actually be what they need to stifle Robonia, because they've changed to through balls and centering target lobs, getting past the defense, the higher defense line of Sweden. But having a -1, that might actually be in their favor in this situation for once. Running out of time. I don't think Robonia are going to be able to get 2 more. Kenny Tim trying to find Coilette. Coilette's not where she needs to be, and it's cleared. Mons, 4 minutes of stoppage. And they're just going to get 1 if they get anything. Or Sweden could get something. Caramel Downson, weak header, disrupted by the defense. And it goes wide. I keep saying disrupted. I don't know why. Oh, they get a corner out of it, though. Rip. Punched away by the keeper. Sweden, yes. Sweden, no. And that's a throw-in for Sweden. So unless something kooky happens here, this is probably going to be the last play of the game. Fine. Whiffed again. Alright. Once they get this ball the fuck up. Now. Like now. Like, now, no, that wasn't fast enough, and that's it. Sweden come away with a victory, 3-1, and yes, I believe that does confirm them through, right? Because they're on 6. CSA and Latvia have 3. Romania has 0, so I'm pretty sure that puts them out. Unless they can get through by beating Latvia by enough. I don't know. Group math. Whatever. I think Sweden are through on this, though. Because... well, no. Actually... no, we could have a 6-6-6-0 group. Whatever. Fuck it. I'm too tired for this shit. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Sweden got 11 shots. 7 are on target. 4 saves out of the clamps. They can only get 5-2 on Robonia's side. Fjordis is your woman of the match with a 7. Naturally with a brace. Tinny Tim, despite almost getting a goal, only got a 5. Well, basically guaranteed and actually guaranteed are different things, after all. You never know. Match details. 23 minutes Fjortis from Sweden, yes. 42 minutes Fjortis, unassisted. 50 minutes Caramel Danson from Cute Dollar Horse. 58 minutes Roberto got a card. 70 minutes and 71 minutes subs came on. 73 minutes Robot Devil from Comrade Greeting Card. The Devil, assisted by a communist, scored on Sweden. That's pretty good. 75 minutes Sweden, yes, got a yellow, and he is suspended for the next match. And that's it. So we'll have to sub him out tomorrow. Or, rather, next weekend when they play. Excuse me, their next match. Raboni is very right wing. This is the last match of the day. We're done, yeah. And we finished earlier than yesterday. How about that shit? Oh my god, I'm tired. Okay, so that does it for today. Tomorrow, let's put on some highlights while I go over tomorrow. And then we'll play the Swedish victory anthem to close us out. Tomorrow, we start with, let's see, let me find the schedule. We start with Group D. We'll have Poland versus Brazil, followed by Punic versus Sino. We'll move on to Group E, Hoenn versus Pakistan, and Vermont versus Michigan, the State Bowl. Then we move on to Group F, Ireland versus Rome, and Italy versus the United Federation of Planets. And then we loop back to Group A. Yes, we do. For the final matches of Group A tomorrow. Greece versus the USSR. And then Strange Reel versus Micronations. How updated is this? Micronations are on 4 points. So a win or a draw is pretty solid for them. Actually, I believe a draw would put them through. Because the only one who can match them is Greece if they get a draw over Strange Reel. Yeah, that'd be it. They just need a draw or a win. Greece and Strange Reel on 2, with Greece favored with the goals 4. And USSR sitting at -4 goal differential and 1 point. And finally, we'll have one match of Group B to close us out. Australia versus XU. So XU are already decided through, and Australia have a chance to, if they win, they also go through. So if Australia win that match, it's going to be XU and Australia moving on to the round of 16. A draw or a loss by Australia gives TSAB hope, or USA hope, in that next match, but that won't be until next Friday. But anyway, that does it for today's stream of Multinational Bowl 3. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry if I yawned. Sorry if you're dumbstruck by me commentating by myself. I'm not going to bed at fucking 6 p.m. but I am going to go to bed earlier than I have been. But anyway, let's play Sweden's victory anthem, and I'll see you tomorrow at the same time, same place, etc., etc.
Jag känner en båt, hon heter Anna, Anna heter hon. Och hon kan banna det så hårt. Hon röjer upp i våran kanal. Jag vill berätta för dig att jag känner en båt. Jag känner en båt, hon heter Anna, Anna heter hon. Och hon kan banna det så hårt. Hon röjer upp i våran kanal. Jag vill berätta för dig att jag känner en båt som alltid vaktar alla som är här och som ser till att vi blir utan besvär. Det finns ingen takeover som lyckas. Kom ihåg att det är jag som känner en båt. En båt som ingen annan slår. Och hon kan kicka utan att hon får. Hon gör sig av med alla som spammar. Ja, ingen kan slå våran båt.
Ready for takeoff.
Då kom den dagen jag inte trodde fanns. Den satte verkligen kanalen ur balans. Jag trodde aldrig att jag hade så fel. Men när Anna skrev och sa jag är ingen båt. Jag är en väldigt vacker tjej som nu tyvärr är väldigt främmande för mig. Men det finns inget som behöver förklaras. För i mina ögon är hon alltid en båt. Hon heter Anna.